where that warranted a dead ball delay a game foul. But, you know, the referees, I know that there's some bad blood between these two schools, and I think they're going to, act on the side of caution rather than let this game get out of hand. They're definitely going to call this game exceptionally close.
So the penalty takes it back to the 24, and it'll be 3rd down and 6 now for the Hornets. You know that Marcus Allen is paying attention to the result of this one today, don't you think? Play action pass. Here's Swanson to throw. Looking deep, has the man Smith. Hits him inside the 40. And Steven Smith is down to the 30-yard line. Smith makes the catch over. Sean Harper makes the tackle. And Lincoln hits the big play. And they're in business deep in Mission Bay territory. Nice throw here.
Now, a lot of times a quarterback will be cast in a situation where he doesn't get to utilize his skills. Watch this play right here by Jason Swanson. Rolling right on the run, getting his shoulder squared up and hitting Smith deep down behind the secondary of Mission Bay. The Lincoln Hornets trying to answer the call after Mission Bay getting on the board early.
They picked up 45 yards on a 3rd down pass play. They had 3 wides on 1st and 10 at the Mission Bay 30.
Well, that was a great throw by Swanson.
It was. Here's Wright, running right. And going out of bounds at the 28. Couple of yards for Dwayne Wright. Ron Rocket, strong safety, nailing him. Abbott was also over there. It's 2nd down and 8 coming up, and they're going to go to Wright. What do you figure? 30 times in this one or more?
I could imagine he's probably going to get 35 totes to the pigskin. That time, they decided to run to the short side of the field. Wright wanted to take that inside. There was really no room, and another good job by the Mission Bay defensive line stringing that play out. Pretty much just forced them to run out of bounds.
7-0 Mission Bay, but Lincoln trying to get back into it. 2nd and 8 this time. Deuce backfield. As Swanson rolls left. Fires it, and the pass. What a catch by Dwayne Wright down at the 25-yard line. Not only can he run, he can catch, and this is a heck of a grab.
That was a great grab. You know, we saw Swanson just make a great throw a minute ago. This time, he just kind of lollipops that ball out there, and Dwayne Wright going up with one hand, securing it. And nice catch by Dwayne Wright. Boy, he's got a nice little highlight film going on that one.
He is a terrific athlete.
And he's going to go to Washington State, play for Mike Price. A lot of people thought that he should have waited and maybe taken a few more trips before committing up to the Blues.
3rd down and 5. They option right with Wright. The toss, and he stood up at about the 23, tries to break the tackle, and gets back to the line of scrimmage to the 25. So Mission Bay's defense, led by strong safety Ron Rocket, anticipating that option play and the option toss, and Rocket jetted in there to make the stop.
Well, you take a little misdirection along the line of scrimmage. The Lincoln line went one way. Dwayne Wright, Swanson pitched the ball the opposite way. He had no blocking in front of him. They were just trying to catch Mission Bay, I think, over pursuing by going off the keys from the offensive lineman that time. But Mission Bay, give them credit. They're doing a great job right now, Stoney, along the line of scrimmage. This is a big 4th down and 5 play.
4th and 5 from the 25. 3 wides. Out of the eye. Swanson rolls left to throw. Looking deep, has a man. It's Smith. It's complete. It's Gilbert, rather. Elton Gilbert, the wide receiver, inside the 5, down to the 3. Gilbert's a senior, 5'8", 150 pounds. And on both these pass plays, Coach, the receivers have been wide open.
This is not an easy throw by Swanson. He rolls left to his weak side, squares up, fires the ball, and a key 4th and 5 pickup for the Lincoln Hornets. Boy, Swanson looks much better than a quarterback that only threw for 814 yards on the year.
22 yards on the pass play, and it's 1st and goal from the 3. Lincoln trying to tie it up here in the 1st quarter of the Division III title game. They give the Bankhead the fullback. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and goal to go. Terrell Bankhead's 5'11", 190. A senior, the big fullback of Lincoln. There you see him. Another good athlete. A pretty good runner himself.
Oh, Stoney, this guy's an outstanding running back. He had the ball 153 carries this year, 1,073 yards, 14 touchdowns. I mean, this guy has gotten overlooked a little bit because of Wright.
2nd and goal from the 3. 3 wide receivers. Swanson on a long count. And he'll keep it. Jason Swanson is into the end zone to cut the lead to 7-6. Jason Swanson from 3 yards out. The quarterback, also a senior, getting congratulations, and now Lincoln with a chance to tie the game with the extra point.
Well, they were fake the dive right here to Bankhead. Swanson turns it up, goes in, and bangs into number 1, Scott White, who, Dennis, you told me he feels his best defensive player. Swanson just drove him into the end zone.
Lincoln fans are enjoying every bit of it. Noah Gonzalez wins the extra point. Timeout, 5:09 to go in the first quarter. Great start to the Division III title game. Jason Swanson scoring for Lincoln, and we're all tied at 7. And Bolger is on that Lincoln sideline.
Hey guys, I heard you talking about Jason Swanson. He only threw for 800 yards exactly this year, but he's actually had 30 starts under center in the last 2.5 years. It's only been in the last 5 weeks of this season that they've actually expanded the offensive passing game, and our running matchup is actually turning into a passing defense, passing game.
Meantime, on the kickoff, which was short, Lincoln is going to recover it. The kick was short. Dion Coons recovering the fumble after Mission Bay touched it. Couldn't hold on to it. Tried to pick it up. Far from an onside kick. It was actually a poor kick, but it turns into a great one for Lincoln.
Well, again, special teams play a big part. It's a little boost kick that is mishandled by Mission Bay. And Lincoln, the player, gets down there, gets a tap on it, keeps it alive, and Coons comes up with a big fumble, and all of a sudden the momentum in this football game started to change.
Lincoln's got the ball back in midfield. Adrian Burdell had it and lost it. Coons picked it up for Lincoln. So Lincoln offense right back on the field in midfield. And they bring Gilbert in motion. Swanson to throw. Avoids the rush.
Got room to run.
Instead, Myers complete to Smith inside the 30, 25, and Steven Smith out of bounds. Inside the 20-yard line of Mission Bay. How about this passing game? Swanson is coming out gunning it. 30 yards on the pickup, and Smith is an outstanding-looking receiver.
Well, Smith is an outstanding-looking receiver. He's getting to showcase his skills. Brian Bolger mentioned the last couple of weeks. This time, Swanson once again really showing how nimble he is. Throws a perfect pass to Smith. He catches it in stride. What a nice job by Smith, catching it with his hands. Watch how he goes up with those hands, pulls the ball in, secures it, got the ball to the outside, and allowing the defender to drive him out of bounds. Good job by Swanson and Smith from the Lincoln Hornets, and they're banging on the door once again.
First and 10, and they give on the draw. Wayne Wright. Forget about it. Scott White, the middle linebacker, 6'1", 220. And he sniffed that one out before it even got started. He was ready for the draw play, a loss of a couple. Second down and 13 coming up for Lincoln.
You know, one of the strengths, and so far in this game, the run game of Lincoln has not been all that great. And I think you got to give the defensive line of Mission Bay a lot of credit. But the linebackers of Marcus Smith, Scott White, Darren Bell, these guys are very active. And Smith, not only an outstanding football player, also a great basketball player. And he's going to be recruited very heavily next year.
He's backfield for Lincoln on 2nd and 13. Swanson rolls left, tosses it out to Wright. Penalty marker is down. Wright is out of bounds at the 13-yard line. This penalty marker in the vicinity of holding in the offensive backfield of Lincoln. Let's see if they bring it back.
Now we'll take a look. That penalty marker went down from the umpire, and that usually tells you it's going to be a holding call, and it was a quick flag.
It is holding against Lincoln. So bring it on back. And it's on the left side, the left guard of Lincoln.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. They were locked up there pretty good. Number 78 for Lincoln. Robert Padman got a good hold of Benjamin Oyeka's jersey. And, well, they looked like they were at a Saturday night dance.
Yeah, a little 1-2. And the flag goes down, and they walk it off back to the 36-yard line.
You know, it's kind of interesting. So last week in Lincoln's semifinal win over St. Augustine, they were penalized 9 times. Mission Bay playing against Hoover last week, they were not penalized.
2nd and 22 now for the Hornets. Play action with Swanson looking over the middle, has a man, touchdown Hornets. Donald Hicks makes the catch for the touchdown, and Lincoln is in front. And the third time, penalty marker goes down after the catch as they go into the end zone for too much celebration. But for the third time on the afternoon, These receivers of Lincoln are just wide open.
Well, watch this again. Good job of blocking up front by Lincoln. Swanson delivers the ball. Shannon now dropped down on his back. He fell down, and when take a look at the little flip there at the end by Hicks, and that's what got him the unsportsmanlike celebration penalty. And I'm sure Tony Jackson, once he gets over the sideline, is going to say, hey, it's great you got in the end zone, but we don't need the theatrics.
Act like you've been there before.
At least
and I'm sure they've been there before. So they walk the penalty off. It'll take the ball back to the 18-yard line. It's 13-7 Lincoln as Noe Gonzalez comes on to try the extra point. Soccer player got lost going to the semifinal game, I heard.
Well, he was at a soccer game, and he got lost going to the semifinal game. And kind of the high school version of basketball for us, trying to find Fulton County Stadium many years ago.
He knows where the uprights are, but this kick is wide left. So, Noe Gonzalez misses the extra point, but Lincoln has the lead, 13-7.
You never know when those missed extra points are going to come back and haunt you. And again, you got to look at Hicks' celebration penalty, put Lincoln in a very tough situation, having to kick basically almost a 35-yard extra point.
All right, Mission Bay, wondering what's happening to their secondary, to their defense. Sort of been shredded here in the first quarter. John Weisbart knows about secondaries. What do you got down there, John?
Thanks, Tony. Well, I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of talk about the pitch out here. In 2 weeks, I should say they're going to resurface this after this because they have 2 weeks till the next Charger game. So the turf's kind of torn up a little bit. You saw Shannon Allen fall on that one. That's Brooke Hicks for the touchdown. Back to you guys.
So just poor footing. But I tell you, their receivers, Lincoln's receivers, have been running nice routes.
And it looks like the Lincoln receivers are enjoying having the opportunity to run out and catch passes now, rather than just stock block on the outside.
And there should be kudos, really, for everybody involved here at the stadium. The Chargers involved, everybody's involved in helping put the CIF Championship Saturday on here at Small Town Stadium. What a thrill for these kids to play on this trip no matter what the game. It's it. Now, returning the kickoff, gets up over the 20, gets out to the 23-yard line. Elvin Easton, a backup wide receiver for Lincoln, making the tackle, and Mission Bay's offense comes out for the second time after the quick scoring drive for Lincoln. 4 plays, 50 yards. Hicks with the catch.
Yeah, see if Mission Bay can rally. They jumped out to that quick 7-0 lead, and all of a sudden it's been all Lincoln. And I would imagine Dennis Pugh and his defensive staff are talking over how they're going to shut down this vaunted passing attack of the Lincoln Hornets. Nobody all week talked about Lincoln throwing the football, but I thought they would open it up because Mission Bay defense pretty good.
All right, Mission Bay, the Bucks with the ball, first and 10 for 23, and that's John Riley. Just getting a yard. Riley off right tackle, and Limbrick. Adrian Limbrick goes both ways, offensive and defensive line, making the tackle for Lincoln.
Yeah, Limbrick, 6'2", 280-pound senior, goes both ways, and he is really one of the team leaders on this football team for Coach Tony Jackson.
Clock running. Inside of 3.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. It's 13-7 Lincoln. And 2 more championship games to come right here on Channel 4. Division 2 title game will be next. Second down and 9. Play action. Betancourt. He's a jump. Betancourt is sacked and Limbrick got him. Adrian Limbrick's having a heck of a game.
Well, Limbrick just came right off the edge there and was able to get by the tackle for Mission Bay, Marcus Smith, and Limbrick, a solid football player. And the thing about him, even though he goes both ways, he doesn't give up much in the second half. He's a pretty good conditioned athlete.
They had him on the nose there, and I know they did. Came from the outside, but great quickness.
Yeah, Marcus Smith, the big 6'4", 205-pound junior, he has his hands full trying to block Limbrick out there. That's a matchup we need to continue to watch for, especially in the second half, Stoney.
Third down and 18 for Mission Bay. That's Hartford in motion with the toss to John Riley. Third and 18, and you give it to your best running back. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. Mission Bay is going to have to punt.
Yeah, smart move there. Dennis Pugh's not in a panic situation. He figures, hey, we'll run the ball. If we don't get the first down, we'll punt. We'll get our defense back out there, see if we can force something to happen. But we're not going to try to throw the ball deep downfield and allow Lincoln to make another big play and keep that momentum.
Corey Jones is back deep for Lincoln. So is Barrett Rankin. Rankin stands up close to midfield.
How about the two guys back on punts? We used to see that years ago. Now most teams just send one guy back.
Mendoza punted away and just got it away. And a nice punt. That's Rankin. 45. Barrett Rankin gets over midfield, back in the Buccaneers territory. So Lincoln once again will have terrific field position. With 1:33 to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln leading 13-7.
Their signal caller, Jason Swanson, he can't wait to get back behind center. He is just off to a great start. You know, because Lincoln does not throw the ball a lot, and, you know, nobody's really much watching Jason Swanson. It'd be interesting if some of the colleges get the tape of this game. All of a sudden, there might be some schools get hot after this youngster.
Dixon Gilbert to the left for Lincoln. Smith the other way. First and 10 for the Hornets. And that's Bankhead, fullback, getting a yard. Lincoln has such an outstanding football history. But this is their first trip to the championship game since 1989.
Well, it's interesting. People outside of San Diego look at Lincoln High School and they know about the Marcus Allens, the Terrell Davis. We can go on and on and on and talk about their great history of Lincoln High School. But everybody outside of San Diego thinks it's a big, huge school. It's a very small school now, and that was one of the big problems. The reason they've struggled to get back here.
They didn't have enough kids left.
They've been down in numbers. I remember a few years ago watching Lincoln and Mission Bay. They had 22 kids on Lincoln's roster.
Second down, and they get it to Wayne Wright. How about that spin move to get up? Wright gets down close to the 45-yard line. And third down and 6 coming up for the Hornets.
You know, talking about that, Tony, I think that Tony Jackson, the head coach for Lincoln, deserves a lot of credit. He has been a guy that's always been involved with the Lincoln program down there. He stepped in about 5 years ago to coach this program. He's got a good group of assistants that work really hard. He's really been the guy that's kind of brought this whole program back together. His loyalty to Lincoln High School has been just amazing.
Tony is a gentle giant, too. He's a wonderful person. And the play action, and this is Swanson keeping it. Swanson's going to get the first down and more. Swanson is brought down at the 30-yard line of Mission Bay, but Swanson goes for 15 and a first down, and Danny Jones with the hard hit. But Swanson is playing one terrific game, or at least has had one terrific quarter. How about this action?
Well, good job. He gets flushed down to the pocket. Again, he runs upfield. I'd like to see him put that ball away earlier a little bit better, but boy, 15-yard gain, and Jason Swanson really been the man in the first quarter for Lincoln.
And it's been a good first quarter for those Lincoln Hornets. They lead Mission Bay after one in the Division III title game. 13-7 Hornets. Back to second quarter action after the title game, and Lincoln with it first and 10 at the Mission Bay 30. Going out of the eye on first down. Jason Swanson, their quarterback, has been doing everything. Give it a Bankhead. Inside the 20. Terrell breaks a tackle. Bankhead to the end zone. Flag goes flying as he goes into the end zone. So let's see what the penalty is all about. But Terrell Bankhead going the distance.
Well, kind of a version of the old Statue of Liberty. Swanson faked it, came down with his arm forward, handed it to Bankhead, and he ran right up the gut for a touchdown, but it's going to come back on a clip.
They call clipping on Lincoln, and another look at, whoop, there he's got it. Nice run by Bankhead. He almost lost the football. And there was the clip on the far side of the field.
A pretty well-designed play. Tony Jackson coming out with all the little tricks early in this football game.
So it's first down, and they take the penalty back to the 26-yard line. Football goes back to the 26. Tony Jackson can't be very happy about that. First down, the ball at the 26. And then Swanson pitching it to Wright. On the option, he's out of bounds. And Wright gets down to about the 16-yard line of the Buccaneers. Lincoln leading by 6, and even with the penalty, bringing that touchdown back, they're still knocking on the door for points.
And you know what? So far, Mission Bay has had no answers to shut down Lincoln whatsoever, other than Lincoln shut themselves down when they went for that early fourth and inches fake punt, where they were penalized, ended up losing the ball. They've not done a good job at all shutting them down.
Timeout called by Mission Bay. They want to set their defense. And Mission Bay struggling a little bit, but awfully good football team. This has been a clean game so far, but one injury we're hearing about. John Weisbarth has that from the Mission Bay sideline. John?
Yeah, Danny Jones, wide receiver. He went down with a strained back. He's going to be okay. He's icing it, kind of sitting on the bench right now, but he'll be fine. He's a football player. Back up to you guys.
He's got an alley.
That could really hurt Mission Bay in this football game. Not only is he a wide receiver, he's also their nickel back. With the way Lincoln's throwing the football right now, I would imagine Dennis Pugh probably going to go into a lot of nickel situations, especially third and long.
And the interesting thing is that Mission Bay plays a lot of kids, as we mentioned earlier in the telecast. They play a lot of kids both ways. They don't have a lot of depth. What's a first down for Lincoln? The ball at the 16-yard line. Early in the second quarter, Lincoln leading by 6 and looking for more. Swanson, their quarterback. 3 wides. They go out of the eye. Going to give on the draw. Getting down to about the 10-yard line. Pickup of 6 on first down. It'll be second down and 4. Bankhead with the carry, and Ryan Bolger's on the Hornets sideline.
Hey guys, I'm with the #1 Hornets fan over here, LaRue Deacock, who, I will not say this, but I'll let her tell you what her title is.
I'm the oldest in the library.
And how many years you walked the Hornet game?
This will be my 20th.
How's Dave going for it?
It's going very well, very well. At first I was a little scared, but now things are looking up. Very bright, very bright. They're getting into the game and they're giving it all they got.
The old witch of the library, back to you guys.
They've got to like the old witch. The old witch has got to like the way her team is playing. Although that pass broken up at the goal line.
I've never seen a old witch smile so much.
Teachers are the people you remember. Librarians, teachers, you remember them all your life.
You got that one right, Stoney. They really play a tremendous impact on young people's lives. This time, just a great job by Shannon Knapp, who got beat earlier deep that time. Getting great to coverage, driving on the ball, and knocking it down right there at the goal line. And Alton Gilbert trying to catch a touchdown pass here at CIF in the championship game. Now denies it.
Third down and 4 for Lincoln. And the option left. Toss to right. McWay will go down. Penalty markers come flying. Has to be a face mask against Mission Bay.
Yeah, those flags went flying all over. That play was really not very well designed, and Swanson did a very poor job that time catching the ball. Really didn't give right an opportunity at all to head up field, but they get bailed out. You'll see it was a good face mask. This was one of these where you grab and let go. It was a good one. They pulled his head backwards.
Latif Aziz is the guilty party. And that will cost Mission Bay big time. First down for Lincoln.
After you're going to get the face
He
mask.
got all of
That's
it.
a big time one right
He got all of it.
there. You can't argue that call at all.
So it's going to be first and goal for Lincoln.
Might have hurt his thumb a little bit grabbing that face mask. Boy, he really dragged right to the ground.
Personal foul, half the distance, takes it down to the 7.
That's a tough break for Mission Bay because that play really wasn't very well designed, and they had it stuffed out.
This time they sent Smith out wide right. Harper on him, man-to-man. Far side of the field. Swanson.
That's going
And penalty marker comes down. Too much time.
Lincoln.
Too much time or most
I think one of the left offensive linemen moved. Because even Swanson realized there was a penalty. He stepped away from center.
So false start, procedure penalty against Lincoln, takes it back 5.
That's what they call a no-doubter. When your own quarterback steps behind center, knows that one of his offensive line move. Pretty easy play to call on that one.
And the ball back at the 12-yard line now. Lincoln trying to add to their lead. It's 13-7 in favor of the Hornets. And they bring Hicks in motion. Swanson to throw. He's at Smith, but the pass is incomplete.
They're going to throw
Now
a
they're going to
flag
get
on
pass
that.
interference.
Yeah, the far sideline official, I think, is going to call the defensive back for Mission Bay with a bump. The back official got blocked, Stoney, and we'll have to take a good hard look at this on replay, but it almost looked like it was simultaneous contact when the ball was getting there. Let's take a look at this. Swanson delivers the ball, and let's see.
That's pretty good defense.
I think a pretty good play. He was going for the ball, and he didn't go through the receiver. Now, if he'd have gone through the receiver from behind, no doubt I agree with the call, but I can't agree with that one. Looked like it was a good play.
As Pugh disappointed with the call. And a first down for Lincoln. Ball down at the 6-yard line again. They've got a first and goal to go. They're getting a lot of opportunities, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
First and goal from the 6.
That was a good play by Sean Hudson, the defensive back.
Here's Dwayne Wright. And he's brought down. Allen got it. Shannon Nowden dropped it for a 5-yard loss. That was a nice defensive play.
Just by watching the body language of the Buccaneers right now, you can tell they're very frustrated and they want to make something happen. This is a great play by Nowden on this one. He comes up, does a good job of getting Wright's legs, dragging him down.
That's textbook, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'd like to see him drive through the man a little bit more, but hey, when you're going against a guy like Wright, you just want to bring him down.
Nice job by Shannon Nowden.
I like Nowden a lot.
Oh, I do too. Big play for a football team. I mean, push it back 5. Second and goal from the 11. Trying to keep him out of the end zone. Lincoln already leading by 6. That's Gilbert in motion. And Swanson on the options, going to keep it. Swanson breaks a tackle. And he fumbled the football. And Mission Bay has it. Taking it back for Mission Bay, Marcus Smith. Marcus Smith. Will they go? Marcus Smith goes the distance.
How do you like that, Stoney? And there's no flag. Oh, man, Marcus Smith going to the house for that one.
95 yards. Marcus Smith for the tying touchdown and on the extra point to put the Buccaneers ahead.
Well, Dennis Pugh told me this week, Marcus Smith is 6'4", 205-pound junior linebacker, has tremendous potential. He's also an outstanding basketball player for Mike Seaman's Buccaneer basketball team. You'll see now coming up and making the initial hit, and all of a sudden Swanson lost control of it, and it ends up in the hand of Marcus Smith. Look at this big 6'4", 205-pounder, and he gets a block. Now the guy that made the initial hit is out there trying to give him help and gets in the way of 2 Lincoln defenders. And all of a sudden, boom, Marcus Smith feeling it. Those hamstrings tighten up, those quads tighten up, but he takes it to the house.
Unbelievable play. That's what high school football is all about.
Oh, this was a great run. But look at Nowden again. Takes out 2 Lincoln defenders. What a great effort by Shannon Nowden. And Marcus Smith, he's going to go over there and get a little bit of water in a hurry.
Just when it looked like Lincoln was going in for a 2-touchdown lead, Mendoza's coming out for the extra point to give the Buccaneers a 1-point lead. What a play. Mendoza and Lincoln jumps. And penalty markers come flying again.
I don't know who this is going to be on. I think it might be on Lincoln.
I don't know. I haven't played of the week every week, and that one might rank right up there. That was choice for play of the week.
Oh, Marcus Smith, he's out there huffing and puffing right now. He's saying, hey, let's go and have another penalty so I get a little more breather here.
Marcus Smith will remember that one for the rest of his days, I'll tell you that. He'll be able to tell his kids later on in life, I took a fumble back 95 yards in the title game.
Dennis Pugh really high on him, and he thinks he's definitely going to be recruited next year. I mean, he's got obviously good speed by taking the ball 95 yards for a touchdown against a very quick Lincoln offensive unit, but at 6'4", only 205 pounds. He's got a lot of room to grow.
Now the extra point by Mendoza for the lead for the Buccaneers. Got it. Mission Bay moves back in front 14-13. Eric Mendoza gives them the lead after that unbelievable play by Marcus Smith. John Weisbarth, what's the feeling on that bench right now?
Well, I tell you, talk about the difference in one play. The feeling on this sideline before was just nothing. They were out of the game. They felt like going to be down by 2 touchdowns. One play, Marcus Smith busted. This place is on fire. The defense really carried Mission Bay through some of the earlier games of the season. Looks like they stepped up again. Back to you guys.
Marcus Smith, any congratulations. Getting some oxygen.
Well, that's what happens. The guy makes a great play, and he goes to the bench, and everybody's slapping you on the shoulder pad. You're supposed to leave you alone when he gets a breather.
What's that? I mean, the ball, he got almost like he handed it to him.
Well,
He's
Scott
lost
White,
control.
now in the initial, and Scott White got his hand in there and started to loosen it up, and as Swanson was spinning, he lost control, and it popped right into the hands of Marcus Smith, and what a great job. Boy, that was a fun play, actually, to watch just from a fan's point of view, especially if you were a Buccaneer fan.
Corey Jones and Boris McDaniel will be back deep for Lincoln to take the kickoff.
When you make a big play like that, everybody wants to congratulate you, and you get a little extra special attention over there from the trainers, the equipment managers involved.
Right now, Marcus Smith is trying to catch him back.
Hey, you got to go back out here in a second.
Daniel goes, his kick is a short one. It falls through the Coons. He gets up over the 30, close to the 35-yard line, and that's where Lincoln will have it. First and 10 down a point here in the second quarter. 14-13. Mission Bay in this Division III championship game. An exclusive presentation at Channel 4. And 3 games today on Championship Saturday here on Channel 4. And what a day for everybody involved. John Weisbarth, what else do you have?
Well, we got Marcus Smith who just busted that big run. The reason he's on the bench right now is because he's got a boo-boo on his knee. Basically, they won't let him go back in because of no.
I thought it was
So
done.
we'll get that patched up and get
Are
right
you
back
still
in.
awake?
Back to you guys.
That's a
Huh?
He'll accept.
Yeah, they're gonna
I'm not going to see
get
this one right
back
now.
in that football game very quickly.
We're not running the dot. And Tony Jackson comes out. Timeout call with 8:55 to go here in the first half. Mission Bay leading 14-13. And Tony Jackson, always under control, telling his troops, settle down. No problem.
But, you know, you look at how this football game broke out. Mission Bay picked up a big break when Lincoln went for it on a 4th down and came up a little bit short, and they were penalized on the play. So Mission Bay got the ball right about the 40-yard line. They went in, took the lead, and then all of a sudden Lincoln rallies back with 2 scores, and it looked like Lincoln was going in for another score, and all of a sudden, boom, Mission Bay grabs the ball and ends up taking it for a touchdown. Now they've got the lead, so Lincoln's going to have to kind of get their bearings about them on this offensive drive.
Hornets usually sting you. They've been stung. Brian Bolger, do they feel that way?
Hey guys, penalties for Lincoln isn't a problem. What Coach Jackson does not want to see his guys do is actually hang his head. If their guys keep their heads up, he doesn't have a problem with the penalties. Kind of like the Raiders.
Wayne Wright, the ball carrier, and he takes it out over the 40 to the 41-yard line. He got 7 yards on first down before Scott White got him, the middle linebacker. And Wayne Wright limping a little bit.
Yeah, they can ill afford to lose. Wright, of course, they do have Bankhead, who's only carried the ball a couple of times in this football game so far. But Wright's the bread and butter guy. I expect Tony Jackson to go back and play Lincoln football in this drive, try to put a little smash mouth and get Wright more involved in this football game.
Kicks out wide right. Gilbert in the slot right, and Smith the other way. Second down and 3. And they do to right again. Wayne moving forward, got the first down. Heading in the spot. Pretty close. Right at the 44. Let's see if they get the first down or not. Referee Pat Bianco calls time. Let's take a look at it.
Okay, Stoney, give me your call on this. First down.
I think you made it.
I think he's just a tad short.
It's close enough. So they'll bring the chains out and they'll test our eyes. If they don't make it, it'll be third down in the conditions.
Just a miss by a tad. We'll see.
The chains, far side of the field across, stretch him out. And
Short looks like.
let's see.
Oh, they're going to give it to him.
First down, I tell you, it's in the bag.
By about a centimeter.
There was no doubt about it. Let's go down to Mr. Bolger.
Hey guys, if you notice the Lincoln coaching staff, they're all wearing new green shirts, except for Coach Jackson, who's actually wearing the same shirt that he wore in last year's loss to Castle Park in the quarterfinals. He's worn the shirt every game this year. He thinks it brings him good luck. We'll see if he does that on this drive.
Well, they got a first down. They gave it to their best running back, Wayne Wright. He is chopped down. Scott White got him again. 1 yard gain, a second down and 9. Those linebackers from Mission Bay are pretty active.
Yes, they are. You take a look at their linebackers with Smith, and who's back in the game, Scott White, Durandell. All these guys are only juniors, so Dennis Pugh has his 3 starting linebackers coming back again next year.
White got a yard out to the 45. On the clock running with about 7:20. Inside of 7:20. Go during the first half. 3 more games to come here at the stadium.
Watch this matchup on the outside right now. Stephen Smith against Sean Martin, one-on-one coverage.
Kick off, running right. And Terrell Bankhead, a nice run down to the Mission Bay 42. First down. They're into Buccaneers territory again, and Bankhead is alone when he carries the football.
Well, he gets ahead of steam up here, and you'll see right here, Harper had a chance to make a play, and a good job by Smith, the wide receiver for Lincoln, not to clip him, but Harper's got to come up and make that play. When you're out there on the corner, you got to be a good one-on-one tackler. That time, Harper didn't get the job done.
Scott White, another tackle for Mission Bay. He's been all over the field for that middle linebacker spot.
And Dennis Pugh said, if we're playing good defense, Scott White's going to be in on a high percentage of our play. So far, yeah.
First down for the Hornets. Buccaneers 32. Play action, Swanson to throw, wanted the screen. Instead, he's going to be dropped. Breaks the tackle now. Now he throws the ball. Incomplete to Dwayne Wright. Are you kidding me? Well, there's no in the grass, that's for sure in high school football, because he would have been down. What an athletic play by Swanson, and what a great catch by Wright.
Yeah, and he wasn't even throwing to Wright. It looked like he was probably throwing to Bankhead. Take a look at this. Riddell runs right into Swanson, and how Swanson got out of that and then stepped over another would-be defender. And you'll see right there that actually they were looking to throw the ball to Smith, and Wright ended up coming down with it.
Man, what a play. Swanson is so athletic. And Wright is acrobatic as a running back. He's made 2 sensational catches already. Timeout here at Qualcomm Stadium. 6:15 to go, first half. Lincoln and their quarterback Jason Swanson trying to come back to take the lead. They're down by 1.
Gonna maybe nail Coons on this. He hit John Riley way late, right around the pile, and you got to call this. This is something you don't want to see in a high school football game. You'll see right there, Coons come in way after the whistle, and as Riley stand there, just blindside him.
That's not smart football at all.
It's dumb football, and it's totally uncalled for.
Hurts your team.
Well, this game's tough enough, Stoney, and you don't need little stuff like that to get everybody hot and bothered, because somebody eventually is going to get hurt.
Timeout is called as they walk off the penalty, and they've got it down to about the 2.5. And Mission Bay already leading 14-13. The Lincoln band getting ready to come on the field at halftime.
They're a good one.
Oh, absolutely. They can entertain you. Dennis Pugh's been entertained by his football team so far. It's a big play, big turnovers. And he's got a 1-point lead, looking for more. Tony Jackson disappointed.
It was kind of funny, a week and a half ago, they had a banquet down in Marina Village that I emceed. Stoney and Dennis Pugh was there. Dennis, I actually coached baseball against Dennis for many, many years. Got a great team there at Mission Bay and a great program. And I jokingly said to him, we're not supposed to see you until the spring banquet. But, you know, he's a guy who's been the athletic director. He's coached football. He'll get out of it for a few years. He'll come back. But he's always been a guy that has been so loyal to Mission Bay, and of course his baseball teams have won several section titles. He really enjoys coaching all the different sports. He even coached soccer at one time.
And there was a championship game last night in high school football. Horizon got a chance to play after the hubbub about ineligible players, and they ended up winning 33-9 last night at the Mission. Second down and goal to go. Congratulations to Horizon, and John Riley is a yard short of scoring another touchdown. He's down at the 1 and down in the grasp of Deion Coons, and third and goal coming up.
Stoney, a minute ago when Coons picked up that personal foul, and I talked about how you can't have that type of stuff in any football game, let alone a high school football game. You got to give Tony Jackson a lot of credit. He had 2 timeouts left. He took a timeout, he went out and talked to his kids, said, hey, we got to keep our composure. Mission Bay might score, but we've got a full second half. Let's keep our bearings about us. I give the coach Jackson a lot of credit for taking that timeout to try to calm down his troops.
Third and goal to go inside the 1. Left court. And a handoff. And touchdown, Mission Bay. Scott White, the fullback. And the Buccaneers tack on some more points before halftime. Scott White goes both ways. He plays middle linebacker. He also gets into the end zone as a fullback. Usually he's blocking for Jaja Riley. This time he got to carry the rock.
He looks like a fullback. You know, he's got that shirt kind of pulled up a little bit. He's got the short neck roll on the back of his neck there. And he finds a way to get the ball across the goal line. You can see as soon as he got it across the goal line, he lost control of it. And Lincoln actually came up with the ball. But hey,
Doesn't matter then. That's right.
As soon as it touches the goal line, touchdown.
Across that plane.
Great camera work. Man, our camera team right on it.
Mendoza, the extra point. He makes it. So we got 1:22 to go in the first half. And Mission Bay increases their lead to 21-13. Mendoza getting a workout as a kicker here in the first half. Mission Bay has scored off turnover. Scored touchdown with the turnover. With a fumble recovery, then another fumble recovery and return, and they get 6 more.
So
They lead 21-13.
scoring drive, 8 plays, 45 yards. Time 3 minutes and 37 seconds.
And Lincoln will still have a minute 22 to try and do some damage. Scott White. Come on, Scott, you can smile a little bit.
Yeah, he's a middle linebacker. You're not going to smile until the final gun.
Mission Bay will kick it off.
They all go to the water cooler after scoring, don't they?
Yep. Scott White. He's concentrating. He's got his game face on.
Hey, he's got to get back out here in about a minute.
And there's 1:22 to go. If you're wondering, timeouts left here in the first half. Both teams with 1. And Mendoza to kick off. Peter Mendoza for the Bucks.
These kickoffs for both teams today have been a real adventure. We'll see if Lincoln can get any type of return and Wade Swanson's throwing the ball. With 1:22 left, there's a lot of time left in this first half. Remember, in high school football, the clock stops on first down.
Daniel and Rankin back deep. And the ball comes down the up end. It's Corey Jones. He's still on his feet. 22 trying to get outside. Forget about it. He goes down right at the 22. And Lincoln will have a minute 14 to try and tack some points on the board before the intermission. It's been a good first half. A lot of big plays.
Brian Ransom got down there and pulled Corey Jones down. Brian, 6'1", 170-pound sophomore. I'm just amazed how many underclassmen Mission Bay has on their roster.
First and 10 at the 22. Coach, you get Chris Ello here for the last 2 ball games. Division 2 and Division 1. I got a basketball game to go to tonight. Big one.
That's going to be a great one tonight over there at the Cox Arena. And, of course, Chris Ello and I are going to have a lot of fun calling those final 2 games at Qualcomm.
And to give on the draw, that's Dwayne Wright getting a yard. And David Abbott making the tackle, the senior. So 2nd and 9 coming up, and the clock running with a minute to go now in the first half.
It looks like Lincoln maybe just going to run the ball and kill the time. Mission Bay does have 1 more timeout that they very well may use after this down.
Just letting it run right now. It's down to 45. 2nd down coming up. Tony Jackson maybe thinking, let's get into the locker room and adjust. Toss sweep with Wayne Wright. And Scott White just scored that touchdown. Makes another tackle for that middle linebacker position. He should be jacked up. He's played terrific football in this first half.
I think both coaches are going to let the clock run down and finish this first half.
And now timeout is called. Look at that tackle by Scott White. He can really motor for that middle linebacker. linebacker position. He's running down. A pretty quick running back trying to get to the corner.
I don't really understand this timeout. It's going to be third down, and Lincoln took the timeout. Now they can run a play. Mission Bay can take a timeout, and they can try to block a punt or get a return.
28 seconds to go here in the half. Willie Jackson, longtime head coach of Lincoln, talking it over with his troops, and Brian Bolger has to be somewhere right around him. Brian, what do you have?
He's only been trailing twice this whole year. Once to Mission Bay, which you've already pointed out, and once to Horizon. They came from behind and beat Horizon. This will not be a problem, though, because in the last couple of years, this has been a second-half team.
Thank you very much. And third down coming up for Lincoln. Third and 10 for the Hornets with 28 seconds to go. Mission Bay still has a timeout. And they toss it to the right. He wants to throw it. Wayne cranks it up. Going deep. Picked off. Now makes the interception at the 37. Shannon now went up. Picked one off. 7 interceptions on the season. Give him an 8th. That was a nice play.
And I'll tell you what, take a look at this. Swanson throws it over to Wright. Wright makes it look like a sweep. And now all of a sudden he just stops and fires. And what a strong arm Wayne Wright shows. But this time, Mission Bay defensive back Shannon Dowd, who's had a very nice first half, picks the pass off. And looks like Mission Bay is going to run out the clock in the first half.
They've got 19 seconds after the interception by now. They lead by 8. And they'll go out of the eye this time. First down, Betancourt is the quarterback. And he'll take a knee, and that'll do it. The first half is over here at Qualcomm Stadium in the Division III title game. Mission Bay leads Lincoln 21-13, and Dennis Pugh, well, he's got to be fairly happy right now. His team has an 8-point lead and a long way to go. He's standing by with our John Weisbach.
Hey, thanks a lot, Stoney. Hey, I gotta tell you, this has been the difference. It's defense has been the difference here. A couple big plays for you guys. You gotta be happy about that.
You know, it's more of a matter of momentum. I think both teams have had their chances, and both teams gonna have to make some adjustments at halftime. They're just two good teams. It's a good ball game.
That's gonna be a great ball game. Thanks a lot, Coach. Get in there. Back to you guys.
It has been an entertaining first half. Tony Jackson sees his Hornets trailing by 8 at the intermission, but a long way to go in this one. Mission Bay at halftime, leading in this